Hello, my name is Dr. Hanif Numan. I am the Chief Sociologist of ReSCI Consulting, LLC, and I'd like to talk to you today about ReSCI's management retention strategies. Our management retention strategies derive from a critical analysis of the social and technical subsystems of an organization. Looking at an organization through the socio-technical lens enables us to extract important information and identify causal relationships between the social and technical sides of an organization. We then measure the perceptions of an organization's policies and processes in order to determine how employees feel about fairness and justice. The objective is to identify factors within an organization that have a significant impact on retention of junior and middle management level personnel. We analyze three aspects of the social subsystem, the first being the supervisory relationship. We highlight the positive superior-subordinate relationship in terms of factors like sharing feedback, sharing information, trustworthiness, recognition, reciprocity, performance appraisal, and cooperation. The second aspect is the peer group interaction. We measure the strength of congenial interpersonal relationships and interactions to determine the impact of factors like sharing feedback by self to others and others to self, cooperation, collectivist orientation, group proximity, harmony, informality, and socialization. The third aspect of the social subsystem that we look into is the person-organization fit. We explore the person-organization fit because a better fit increases job satisfaction and organizational commitment. Some of the relevant factors include respect for diversity, sharing feedback by one's own unit to others and vice versa, inter-unit information sharing, organizational information sharing, fair management practices, performance-based recognition, and encouraging willingness to experiment. There are three aspects of the technical subsystem that we also analyze. The first of these is the managerial job characteristics. We investigate the information system quality comprising the task characteristics, technology, people, and organization. Important to our inquiry are the characteristics of managerial job assignments in terms of factors like non-complexity and repetitiveness, planning and timeliness, authority for decision-making, extent of teamwork, flexibility, inter-unit task linkage, and task specialization. The second aspect of the technical subsystem that we look at is the work technology support. We probe the availability of technological support at the workplace for factors such as team facilitation, operational skill, complexity, usefulness, effectiveness, user acceptability, and flexibility. The last aspect of the technical subsystem that we analyze is the perceived organizational support. We inspect the relationship between the organizational support facilities, employee involvement, and work outcomes. Our analysis of perception involves factors like infrastructure, compensation, workload, career development, inter-unit support, support from top management, support from seniors, employee well-being, as well as work-life balance. Once we've looked at both the social and technical subsystems, we intersect those elements with four spheres of justice. The first is the distributive justice. Distributive justice perceptions relate to whether the outcomes an individual receives are viewed as fair. The second sphere of justice is the procedural justice. Procedural justice perceptions relate to whether the procedures used to determine those outcomes are fair and involve considerations of the consistency of the process, opportunities for input or voice, and job relevance, among other factors. The third sphere of justice is the interactional justice. Interpersonal and informational justices are often described jointly as interactional justice. Interpersonal justice perceptions are evaluations of whether one feels treated with dignity and respect in the context of a decision. On the other hand, informational justice perceptions involve whether one feels informed as to what is occurring and given adequate explanation as to why it occurred.